very pleased with the energy and effort in practice each day. You know, with a young group trying to find consistency, I will say sometimes we might slack up during the course of practice, but we always bounce back. I really appreciate that. As a coach, it's been fun to coach them so far. You know, such a young group, a lot to teach, a lot for them to learn, but they compete with a high energy and great effort every day, and I appreciate that as a coach.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like a lot of youth on this team, right?
Yes, a lot of energy. You see them running out of the gym now.
I mean, is there a little bit of a learning curve to that for them, or how is that?
It is. They're having to adjust to the speed of the game. Also, you know, putting in new plays, different concepts. Maybe they're used to different concepts at the high school level, but getting them to understand basketball is basketball. Same with my transfers too. They're coming from a different school, different system, so they're learning. So the learning curve has been there, but each practice is getting better. We had a very good practice this morning. We're going to have a shooting practice now. You know, just been working on that focus for the entire practice.
Is it almost kind of like a feeling of like starting fresh a little bit this year, since, you know, there are more players now that like maybe could fit your system a little bit better? Or?
Yes, most definitely. In the recruitment process, I was looking for players that fit the style of basketball. I want to play very up-tempo, defensive-minded. I have been very pleased with our defensive effort in our previous 3 scrimmages, the intensity, just continue to work on the communication and little details. But I think we'll be exciting to watch on the defensive end as well as the offensive end.
We're looking pretty good. The chemistry, communication is pretty good. We have a lot of freshmen, so it's new for them and it's new for us. But as we can get our focus down, we'll be pretty good.
And anything really standing out so far about this team to you?
The energy and the attitude. She doesn't have to coach the energy and the attitude. So no matter what happens, no matter how the game is going, we're always fighting back, so that stands out.
And you mentioned it as far as the youth. I know a lot of youth on this team. So kind of a learning curve here earlier. How was that?
Yeah, I think we have 7 or 8 freshmen, so it's new. It can be kind of frustrating because as a senior, I'm like, okay, let's move a little faster, but we gotta slow down and a lot of repeating and it takes a lot more focus than normal. But I'm sure after we get 1 or 2 games in, we'll get a hold of it.
As a senior, do you feel like maybe a little bit of leadership responsibility you feel, or?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I know, is it kind of like a feeling of like starting fresh this year compared to, you know, just year 2 of coach being in here?
A little bit. It is a different feeling between this team and last year's team, and I think it has a lot to do with maybe the youth and them bringing more energy, them being newer to the PPC, newer to college basketball. They don't really know what to expect, so they're more like, okay, let's try new things, versus last year with a bunch of juniors and seniors. They've been through it, they're almost done, so I guess it was a little more of a dull tone.
Right.
So.